met and how I learned Italian language and every other thing. So today I'm going to be talking about how I found. Remember I told you that I did my Italian driving. So after every other thing, after I did me that I should come for driving practice. So led me over to the first driving instructor that I was driving. Like, no, I've never driven any car before. This is my first time. So as time goes on, taking classes was always in the evening. Then after I finish from work sometime, I also go there. I'll go and drive. Then I'll also come back home. That was how I was just doing it. So the driving practice was not, it was not too easy like that. Theory is the names, everything about the car. That was what we were now learning. Then I started in driving. After every other thing, driving practical exam. Okay, it was that lesson done. Okay, that was what went on. So after every other thing in September, so my encouragement for you guys this afternoon is that if you are planning to do your own driving license, you too you can do it. Okay, it's very easy. When you study, everything is easy. Do you hear me? When you study, it is very easy. You will make it. Do you hear me? Don't give hope. Continue to push until you make it. Okay, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Bye. Once again, my name is Florence Impact. Thank you guys for coming. If you are just coming for the first time, please press on the subscribe button. All of us will also watch it together and we'll also learn. Remember, I said that my page is not a bad story. If you have anything that is bothering you, you are free to come and tell me. I will also bring it out, also discuss about it. Do you hear me? If you're just coming for the first time, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. Please help me to share this video. So that I'm also planning to learn driving, that to learn driving and also to apply for your driving license. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. You are welcome. If you're just coming once again, my name is Florence Impact. I'm talking about how I got my Italian driving license. You having a car, okay? When you have a mobility, when you have your license, it's very important. Okay, it's very important when you have your license. Like even if you don't have car yet, but when you have that driving license, you have a car but they don't know how to drive. Okay, but the license don't have it, so it's better you have that driving license first, and when God bless you, you buy a car of your choice. Okay, it's very important. Thank you guys for joining me. God bless you. So guys, I'm going to be talking about I'm going to be talking about the importance of mobility. When you are the importance of your mobility. Now, why do you need this driving license? You need this driving license because in the you are in Swiss, you are in America, you are in London. Mobility. Mobility is the first thing that you need. Okay, once you come to a land, if you know that you don't know how to drive before, once you come to a country, okay, and especially non-English speaking country, once you come there, the first thing you will do, if it's a non-English speaking country, the first thing you will do is to learn the language. Okay, like I did. I am in Italy. They don't speak English here. They speak, but the major language here is Italian. If you don't know how to speak Italian, before you can cope, before you guys are welcome. Okay, before you can cope, before you can get a job, it's very difficult. But if you know how to speak the language, okay, even if it's just the basis, try to learn. Do you hear me? Don't limit yourself. The and all this a non-English speaking country. If it's English speaking country like UK and America, all those places where they speak English, it's not a barrier. You can easily flow with the people in the country. Okay, but if you are in a place whereby you don't speak English, it's difficult for you can socialize. What I will advise you is that when you are in a country where they don't speak English, try to learn it. It will help you very much. When you learn it, you will see that you far. That language alone, it will your step. Do you hear me? For example, if you want to do important thing like going to all these important offices, you are going there, don't know how to speak the language, don't press the like button. Okay, give this video some like so that YouTube will know that we are learning something here. Okay, so what I'm saying is that as you are to help you, do you hear me? It has a big way to help you, at least in socializing, in doing important things. It's not every time when you want to do something that is important, you go out looking for who will interpret language for you. It's not every time when you are doing something important, or maybe they send you letter in your inbox, in your postal paste. They send you the letter there. You don't know how to speak in your inbox, for example. You can be able to read it and know what they are saying. Do you understand? It's very important. And for direction, if you don't know how to speak the language of that country that you are, where they don't speak English, if you don't know how to speak, you know how to speak it, it will be very easy for you to navigate your way through. Do you understand? And also, if you know how to speak the language in that, especially that no English speaking country like Italy and other part of the country that where they don't speak English at all, they are saying something important, but because you are not hearing the language, you cannot speak, you cannot write, you cannot read, to be a very big barrier for you. If you just be there understanding your child, if you don't know how to speak the language first, if you don't know how to speak the language, you will not understand what they are saying you should do for your child. Do you understand? The language is not only important for you. For example, there are some things they want you to do for your child, for example. How will you know what they are trying business? Okay, everybody will just finish for the PTA meeting, and if you don't even want that, everybody they don't know how to communicate, everybody will just start going. They will assume that you understand what they are trying to. You now that don't understand what they are trying to say, you just be there. They'll be saying, they'll be doing things, but you will not understand what they are doing. Okay, this is also the important why they don't speak English. This is the more children, but for the case for the because of your children, that's the reason why you have to learn the language. Okay, even if it's difficult, I know to learn a language that you don't speak before is a difficult thing. Do you hear me? To learn a language I don't speak before is very difficult, but you have to learn it. You have to learn that. Don't say no, it's not my business, it's your business. Because if you have any appointment, the doctor say come they are asking you, well, what is wrong with you, you don't, and nobody will follow you into that room when they are doing interviewing you. It's only you that go. What is the problem? You cannot explain what. Please say, doctor, my hand is paining me, or ear is paining me, or I'm feeling pain in my stomach. I can't give you the correct medication. You see why it's important to learn that language of a country where you are. For example, there was a time inside last 2 months or so in May when I was not feeling fine. I was not feeling fine. I was very sick. I was sick for almost. I was thinking maybe it was a normal fever. Okay, I was sick. I went to the pharmacy. The chemist woman, she gave me all this pharmacy. She gave me said that this thing is not enough. I'm still sick. I'm not still feeling fine. What I did, I had to book an appointment with my doctor. My daughter was like, okay, come. Then I went there. She was like, what in my chest, in my hands, in the way the thing is, my throat, sore throat, and every other thing. And I'm feeling, and she was like, okay, no problem. She took that thing, so she tested me, she checked my body, she did a lot of checkup on me. She was like, close your mouth, let me see. I closed my mouth. She was like, breathe. Try to breathe. I breathe. I try to breathe. Then as I tried to breathe, she was like, okay, it's like as if you took coal in your chest. There is coal in your chest. What she did, I wish I don't know how to speak that language. For example, when she was telling me close your mouth, how will I know what she's trying to say? I'll be looking at her. When she say do like this, I'll be looking at her because I don't know what she's trying to tell me. Close your mouth, do like this, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. I did it. I breathe in, I breathe out again. I breathe in, I breathe in, breathe out. I did it again. You understand? Breathe. I say yes. I am feeling pain. That was how she was able to detect that that there is cold inside my body. Then she have to write a prescription. I told them that this is what is happening. I gave them the paper. Then they read it and they gave me the correct medicine. So you see why language is very important, especially in a country like already an English speaker. But in a situation where you're in a country where they don't speak English, it's only that language that they are speaking. How will you do it? How will you do it in that situation? But if you don't know how to speak, you will be sick. You don't know how to explain yourself, you don't know how to the meaning of breathing. Breathe out, you don't know the meaning of breathe out. Close your mouth, you don't know. For example, I don't see minutes of visit, another person is waiting when you are another person want to enter. They don't used to waste time. One whereby you don't know the language, maybe you are delaying someone else, they will tell you, please, you have to step out because there's someone else that is ready to be treated. Your time is up. You could not explain yourself, you could not communicate. It's not only in driving license that a language is important. Where they don't speak in English at all, the language is very very important. They say some, for example, when you are working, that there's some company that they will employ you where you don't need a lot of language, okay, like all these Amazon, all these Fabrica, what they call Fabrica, yeah, all this company where the way they do picking and all of that, that you don't have to be an Italian, for example. But your fellow country, they are there, you don't need to speak the Italian there, but you still need it outside that place. You still need the Italian. It's very very important. Do you get? It's very very important for us to learn, especially those of you that is in Germany, that is in this country where they don't speak all this English, where they don't speak English, where they speak their language. Say you want to go and be learning language, go and do something else, use your time and go and do something else instead of going to go and learn language. Important, even if you are not expert, at least the basics, the basic things that you're supposed to know, okay, they're supposed to learn, go and learn it. Is very important. At least all these basic things, at least, for example, now those of you that have children, if your children bring assignment home, you know, in schools what they are teaching them with, those of us that is in Italy, what they teach children over here in schools is they teach them with Italian. If you them to do their assignment, when the that child cannot know everything, they will give them as assignment to do, like this week, this holiday now, this long holiday that they have in school now, that they will resume in September. If you don't know how to speak Italian, how are you going to do it? Will you just wait and package the assignment and package it? Why I'm telling you that language is very very important. If you don't learn it for yourself, learn it because of your children. Those of you that have children, learn the language because of your children. Do you hear me? If not be academics, learn it and be using to teach them at home. Because if your children continue to bring complaint, they do assignment is not completing so thing, that this thing they are lacking either in mathematics or Italian, or they don't know how to do this, how are you going to do it? How are you going to address it? If you don't know how to speak the language, how are you going to address it? But if you know how to speak the language, once your children bring assignment home, you assist them, you teach them, lecture them with that Italian, because they are studying with Italian in the school. You will lecture them. By so doing, they will understand, and when they are in the school, they will do very well because you have already lectured them. Do you get? There will, of course, okay, of language in a non-English speaking country. The importance why you have to learn language of a non-English speaking country. English already, there's not too much stress there. At least if your children bring assignments home, you know English is the same thing. You will teach them with Italian. In the dancing class, Italian. In the football class. Now, if you don't know how to speak the language, if you're in a non-English speaking country, you are there, you don't know how to speak the language to speak. Hello, Wala Sami, you are welcome. I know it all. Do you hear me? Even if you don't, even if you're in an English speaking country, you too, you have to say we don't know it all, we are still learning. Everybody are learning. Okay, that's why I'm telling everyone to learn, either English, any country you are, learn English also to be more better. All of us, we are learning the English to be more better. My number. Where do you have my mobile number? Told me your mobile number. You see why I'm saying you learn English also. If you are in a non-English speaking, if you are in an English speaking country like in UK, US, you have to still learn all those that are UK English. Okay, learn it also. Be studying. It's not as in be studying. Okay, it's not enough to only speak. Okay, be studying always. Go online, go to YouTube, learn, improve. There's room for improvement. Okay, there's room for improvement. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you for coming. There's room for improvement. I'm talking about those of us that are in Italy or other non-English speaking country. That's what I'm talking about. That English is important. You also, even if you're in a English speaking country, you're in UK, you're in America, you're in Canada, you have to learn English also. Learning is a part of life. It's very very important. When you are learning, my profession, okay, I'm an accountant. Okay, I am an accountant. That's my profession. Thank you. Do you understand? When I came here newly in it, I don't used to hear anything, but I took to not working as an accountant. Do you get? I'm an accountant. I study accounting. You understand? I have the knowledge of accounting. So that is, I'm talking about language, especially those of us that is in non-English speaking important. Even if it's difficult, I know to learn language is not easy. To learn language, even when we learn English that time, is not easy. Let alone you coming to a country whereby you don't know anything about the country, you are just there. No, it's important you learn. Do you hear me? What are they doing there? They sell with Italian. You have to talk with them with Italian. If you want to go and pay, you exchange, and you understand. It's very know everything. At least the basic one, all those basic one, you have to learn it. Okay, all of us, even if you know English also, you have to also learn English every day. You have to learn English. Learning is part of life. Okay, nobody know it all. We don't know it all. Learning is part of life. Every day of our life is learning. If you want to go far in life, you have to learn. Keep learning. Keep learning. Learning is very important. Do you hear me? Learning is very important. Learn new things every day. You'll be having different ideas. New ideas becoming your life. New ideas becoming mindset. I don't want to deviate today. This is myself again. If you're just coming for the first time, my name is Florence Impact. I am a storyteller. Sammy, how are you? I'm also a motivational speaker. Okay, if you have anything that is bothering you, can also contact me. I'll also bring it out. We'll talk about it here. Do you understand? If anything is bothering you, you can contact Florence. Okay, I'll discuss it. Do you hear me? If you need advice or anything at all, just tell me. I'm here for you. That's why you contact. How can we contact? Okay, I will write my email. Okay, I will post my email. Do you get? I will post my email. When I put my email, I will post it on my wall. When I post it, people can go there and write me email. All right. If you have anything that is bothering you, okay, not just only contact or just like that. If you want to just talk to me, maybe something is bothering you, you can also come here and say, this is what I will post it after this live. I will post it. Do you hear me? I will post it on my page. On the community section, I will post it there. All right. So anything that is bothering you, you can come. Just email me. As time goes on, I will drop a phone number. All right. So let's go back to what we are talking about. License that is mobility is very important. I live in the side of this village. I'm not living in the city. So if I don't have mobility, how will I be able to go out? I'll be paying money for cab. To pay money for cab here is to bring you back is very expensive. So you see why it's important to have your own driving license. It's very important. When you have your own, for example, you can go out with it anytime, any day you want. As far the car is okay, you have fuel. Those of us that are here, you know where I live in the village area. Okay, there is no transport. Everybody here will give you lifts. Nobody you see lifts. Yeah, nobody will wait for you. Nobody will carry you. They'll tell you go and have your own. You understand? That's why you must have your own. In the city is a different thing. At the city you see car, all this cab, all this metro, different things that you use. It's very easy to transport yourself in the city when you don't have car. Even in the city itself, you don't even need a car like that in the city. If you are living in the city, you don't even need car because everything is there. Transportation is there. Every village. Okay, those of us that are in the part of the village, that's where we need car. That's why those of you in the city like Milan, Torino, all those parts, all those city area, you don't need car like that, like those of us that are living in the village. Example is do you know that they used to do shift your work can start like 6 o'clock in the morning. You can have your shift in the morning 6 o'clock. 10 minutes when your work, you're supposed to be at work, your shift is starting 6 o'clock in the morning, and before 6 supposed to be there. Do you understand? If you don't have your own car, who will carry you there? You today you go late, tomorrow you go late, next tomorrow you go late, you lose your job like that. You once you say yes, you have driving license, it's a go for you, because they know that no matter what you must come, breaking down every day. But if you don't have, you say every day you be calling somebody. If you say okay, you should be paying for cab every day, calculate it, how much are you earning and you be paying for cab to come and carry you. So you understand where I'm going to. So that is it. It's very, very important. Okay, please guys, help me to give this video some like, please. Give it some like, please, please, so that YouTube will know that we are learning a lot of things here. If you are there, if you are enjoying what I'm saying, please say hi. Okay, so as I was saying, I said concerning our children, for example, if you are in a non-English speaking concept, because of your children alone, you have to learn it, so that your children also